Hello everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day today. So you clicked on my video because you're wondering, how do I properly wipe a hard drive? Well, there are said to be a couple of different ways to do it, but this is the most thorough and cleanest way to get your hard drive fully wiped so you do not have to worry about residual junk left on your hard drive. Hi everybody, I am John from JFM Development, and this is how you properly wipe your hard drive. For the purposes of this video, I will be using the SanDisk Ultra 2 solid slate drive. This particular hard drive is a 500 gigabyte hard drive, and this will do very well for the purposes of this video. Okay everybody, so the first thing you need to do to properly wipe a hard drive is you need to know how to interface it. So if you're just wiping a drive that's already in your computer, make sure it's not the drive where your operating system is. That is the first main important detail. Second, you need some kind of SATA connection if it's a SATA hard drive. Or if it's a USB hard drive, just connect it through the USB cable, or if it's through an adapter, use that. But obviously, you need a way to connect it to your computer. So that could be an external enclosure. That could be just installing it through a SATA port inside your computer. Or either way, that'll work, or if you have an adapter. So, the first thing you need to do is if you go to the Windows icon right here, and if you right click on it, and you go to Disk Management, this will bring up a box, show you all the disks that are currently connected to your system. So, here we are. This drive right here. It's 446 gigabytes, because these are the other three drives that are all of similar capacity, but the one I'm using is a 500 gigabyte SSD, so I'm pretty sure that's it. Next step you need to do is you need to click on the search box right here and press CMD, and then a command prompt will come up. Right click on it and then press Run as Administrator. Okay. Now the command prompt came up, and now what you need to write is disk part. See, disk part, and then press enter. Now it's loaded into disk part. Now what you need to do is write list disk. And then press enter. Okay, so as I said before, disk 0 is the system. Okay, so that's not the one you want to use, because if you wipe disk 0, you will have no more operating system, and that will be bad. And these other drives right here, all these 465, those are all the same 500 gigabyte hard drives that I already had pre-installed in the system. But disk 4, that's 447, that is the SSD. What I'm going to do now is type in select disk 4. And then press enter. Now, disk 4 is now selected as the disk. So now I'm going to do list disk again, just to confirm that I am selecting the right disk and I'm not going to wipe the wrong one. So now I'm going to write it list disk, enter. And now you see the little star right next to disk 4. So now I know the proper drive is actually connected. Okay, so now I'm going to type in clean, CLEAN. Everybody knows how to spell clean. You press enter, it's going to clean the drive. Okay, so now that's half the battle. Now next you have to repartition the drive. So now you have to write create partition primary. So we're going to write that, create partition primary. Just like that. Now you press enter. Okay, so now it said that it successfully created the specified partition. Now you can just exit out of that. Now that we're done with the command prompt, now we go back into disk management, and where it says raw right here, this is the one that we just created the primary partition for. So now you gotta right click on this box and you gotta press format. So click and press format. And then you can label the volume. I'm going to use this in my laptop, so I'm going to call it Lappy SSD. And then keep everything else the same and press OK. It's giving you a warning that if you do this, it will erase everything. That's what we want, so press OK. Alrighty, so now we're all set. Now, if you were going to use this in the same computer, you can assign it a letter. So basically what will happen is, so you can access it, it needs to be assigned a letter. So what you do is press right click, and then you press change drive letter and pass, and then you press add. And then it's going to assign whichever one or letter you want, and then press OK. And what that will do is it will assign a letter, so in your file manager you will be able to see that the drive is there. But because I am using this on a different computer, at this point I am not going to assign a drive. I'm going to install it on my laptop. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I have plenty of great content in the works, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out, and you guys have yourselves a great day.